Welcome back, everyone. Welcome back to Conservation versus Society. And this week is going to be minimum editing and cutting out, so please bear with me with all of the amazing stutters and all of the amazing tripping over words. I am human. So thank you for understanding. As you settle in, picture a small branch on a quiet morning, still gentle and waiting for the first note of the day. Today we still continue our theme, being good enough, and how easy it is to forget your own voice. Let's take a slow breath and begin. And if you guys are listening, that breath is mandatory, okay? That is the breath we take before we dive into story time and a little bit of a conversation. So please, if you didn't take that breath, let's take it together. 3, 2, 1. My name is Shaya, and I'm grateful to share this time with you. If you're new, welcome. And if you're returning, thank you for being a part of this growing space. This podcast is a gentle place where we learn from nature, listen to our hearts, and explore how fate can guide us through the quiet struggles we carry. Today's story is about a sparrow who forgot how to sing. Mina, the sparrow who forgot to sing. In a wide green forest, filled with tall trees and warm light, lived a small sparrow named Mina. She had soft brown feathers and bright, curious eyes. Mina used to sing every morning. Her song was light, simple, and sweet. And it went like this. Here I am, here I stay, little light to start the day. It wasn't loud, it wasn't fancy, but it was hers. One spring, a group of new birds arrived in the forest. Bright birds with strong voices and songs that echoed through the trees. Their notes were bold, their harmonies were rich, their voices carried far. Mina listened and slowly began to shrink inside herself. She thought, my song is too small. My voice is too plain. Why would anyone want to hear me? So one morning, when the sun rose and the forest waited for her soft chorus, Mina stayed silent. And the next morning, she stayed silent. Days passed, then weeks, and soon, Mina forgot the sound of her own voice. One evening, as the sky turned gold, an old owl landed beside her. He looked at her gently and said, "You haven't sung in a long time." Mina lowered her head. "My voice is too small," she whispered. "It doesn't matter." The old owl blinked softly. "Child, the forest doesn't ask for you to be loud. It only asks you to be true." He pointed his wing towards the trees. "Every voice has a place. Every song has a purpose, even the soft ones. Mina felt a tiny warmth in her chest, a memory of something she once loved. She closed her eyes, and she let the words rise again, shaky, quiet, but real. Here I am, here I stay, little light to start the day. Shaky, but it was there. The forest grew still, not because her song was loud, but because it was hers. And in that moment, Mina remembered she didn't need to match anyone else. She only needed to be herself. Mina's story touches something deep inside many of us. Have you felt like your voice didn't matter? Have you ever compared yourself to others and felt small because of it? We live in a world that celebrates the loud, the bold, the big. But nature celebrates the whole choir, the soft notes, the gentle tones, the quiet songs. Mina didn't need a stronger voice. She needed to just remember her own. And maybe you do too. Maybe there's something going on right now that you're too scared to speak up for. But you're like Mina, and everyone else is the other birds. Your voice, your story, your presence, it has a place in this world. You don't need to be louder. You don't need to be more. You just need to be you. We are going to open our books to Matthew 10:29 to 31. That is the Bible verse for today. If you don't have a book, it's okay. I'm going to read it for you. And it's a gentle reminder. So Matthew 10:29 to 31 says, "Are not 2 sparrows sold for a penny? Yet not one of them will fall to the ground outside of your Father's care. You are worth more than many sparrows." Listen, let's talk about that, right? 2 sparrows are sold for a penny. And yet this verse is saying, you are worth more than many sparrows. Okay? Let that sink in. You are worth so much more than many sparrows. Even if you sold 10,000 sparrows, you are worth more than that. Because just like your Father didn't let the sparrows fall from the skies onto the grounds, then you are more. You are worth more. You are worth more. This verse tells us that the small things God sees, the quiet things, even the soft voices. If God cares for the sparrows, He cares for you. Has life ever made you feel unseen? Because this verse whispers back, you matter, your voice matters, you are held. Before we close, I want to thank you because you're helping me grow. You're helping me grow just by listening. It's not easy just to talk. And let's be honest, this week's theme is kind of something that I struggle with. right? We're being honest. And confidence was always the bottom of the list. Self-esteem was never there. And no matter how many times people said, I do good, I never felt like I did good. Because the people who I thought I wanted to see me do good were the ones who were never seeing the progress. And so there was a time where a stranger's opinion didn't matter. But now I learned that first impressions are what truly matters. And that's your voice, your first impression. Stand on what you believe in. Don't let anybody quiet you just because they're louder. Sometimes being loud is ignorance. Sometimes being quiet is better. When you're quiet, you get to see everything. You can even hear the pin drops in the hallways. And that's what it is. It's just to, let you guys know that you're being seen, that there's someone out there who is in the same shoes as you. And it might be for different reasons. I'll tell you mine. My confidence was because of how I looked, how I sound. What I did was different. But I never understood that. That was my voice. That was who I was. And for me to have the audacity to try and lock it away behind a door with 16,000 chains was because I was scared. I was scared because nobody was quote unquote seeing me. And in reality, the people you want to see you are not the ones who will see you. So just let that sit with you for today's episode. And again, I just want to thank you. You guys are the real supporters of this podcast. With every like, comment, and share, you help this show grow. You help more people find these stories. You help build a space and my confidence. With every episode, it's a confidence builder. From the way I talk to the way I stutter. Thank you. Your support is what lifts this podcast up. Your voice, your time, your presence. And that's what keeps us going. That's what keeps me going. If you haven't already, follow us on our social medias. Links are in the bio below. I invite you to hold Mina's chorus in your heart. Or even just her story. Simple, gentle, and true. May you find your voice again. May you sing in your own way. Rather you're a bad singer, rather you're a good singer, rather you sing in your head. Sing your song, sing your tune. May you remember that. That is your sound. And it has a place in this world. Thank you for being here. Thank you. This is Conservation versus Society. Stories, science, and faith for a changing planet. Bye.